And we're back in part 3!
Alright. Oh man, I remember this, running back and forth and forgetting stuff. It can be
Alzheimer's
sometimes.
is hard, I know. Alzheimer's?
Oh, yes, it is.
I would like to apologize if I offended any people whose life has been hurt by Alzheimer's. I didn't mean it.
It's I can't remember what the first movie was. Okay, I'm gonna go backwards. So the last movie I saw was They Look Like People.
Okay.
Which is this guy. You don't know.
And this is the movie review part of our Let's Play. Ronnie, kick it off.
I wouldn't review it quite yet.
They Look Like People. Give us your little review. Tell us what you thought about the film, and then give us a 1 to 10 score or 1 to 5. Either way.
No, I guess we didn't need the fuel kit. All right.
Way to waste shit.
All right. Now, I wouldn't review it yet. It is an alright movie. I thought it was pretty good. It's give me that. All right. Now, it is. I liked it. It's a thriller movie. It's about this guy that he sees people that are not really people. They look like people, or they look like.
I see what you did there.
The thing is, you're going to this movie thinking if it's like actually real, or if he's like just crazy. So
unreliable narrator type thing.
Not really. There's
no narration.
Mm-mm.
No. Well, shit.
Yeah, but it's still pretty good. I would recommend it if you're into thrillers, and it kind of gave me like a feel-good ending a little bit. So
feel-good movie of the year confirmed.
Feel-good movie of the year.
Look at that. You want an uplifting movie? They Look Like People is the movie for you. All right, what's next on the docket, Ronnie?
I don't know if I should take the dog whistle yet or not, because
That's a long movie title.
Oh no! Sorry, I'm thinking. The last movie I saw before that was Dead Snow 2: Red vs. Dead.
Thanks for watching it without me. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's move on to the game.
Because I don't remember if it was Jorge that watched it without us or you that watched it without us. So
Jorge watched it without us.
That's right.
Like a bitch.
And I gotta say, you should watch it. It is great. It is great. It is awesome. It's got a totally different direction than the first one.
Is it like funnier or scarier?
It's funnier. It's a lot more funnier.
Doesn't
and
it?
It's like they do like. It's in English. Like you can watch in English.
Oh, like there's actual audio. Like, are they in English or is it overdubbed in English?
I think they're in English.
Oh, well, actually, I watch a bunch of foreign films.
What do you mean?
Like where they don't talk in English and I just read subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, not necessarily foreign films, but like, you know, like anime. I used to watch that shit in Japanese.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't mind reading subtitles.
No, I watched it in English and it's not. I don't know if it is dubbing, but it's not terrible at all.
If it is dubbed, then it's not noticeable.
Yeah, it's great, and it's like I think it actually is. I don't know if that guy could speak English. The main character, or I don't know. That's kind of spoilers for the first.
Well,
one.
all right, let's not.
But
this is a spoiler-free episode.
Yeah.
The next episode, though,
but if you haven't seen Dead Snow 1,
obviously watch it before.
Yes, because it's 2 starts off right after 1, like right after.
Oh, okay.
And it's great. They're both great movies.
So now I have 2 movie suggestions for you.
Mm-hmm.
Both, I believe, Korean films. I think both. No, not by the same director. I'm thinking of some. Anyway, first one, I Saw the Devil. Ever heard of it?
I did.
Have you seen it?
It looks interesting, but no, I haven't seen it.
It is fucking great, and it had moments in the film where I like legitimately gasped because I'm just oh shit, like oh no way, oh shit, like it's fucking crazy. And then the second one, you've probably seen it, and it's more like a thriller action movie probably. It's called Old Boy.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, but I know about Old Boy.
It's definitely another must-watch. It's very good. Not the American remake, though.
Yeah.
I've heard the American remake is garbage, but I haven't actually seen it yet. But I remember, I read on the Wikipedia, at least, excuse me, apparently Spike Lee, he was the director, and him and the studio, like, couldn't really agree. Like, I think the studio...
It was a Spike Lee joint.
Well, that's the thing. So the studio, I think wanted him to tone down the ending because it was, like, dark as fuck, which I wonder what that fucking ending is now. But apparently they got in a lot of disagreements and shit. So pretty much, instead of it being called a Spike Lee joint, like what apparently he calls all of his films, it was just a Spike Lee film.
Okay.
So he kind of branched away from it. But Elizabeth Olsen's naked in it, so it's worth watching those scenes. You can see Scarlet Witch's boobs and ace.
By the way, I apologize, people. I keep going back and forth. I'm trying to remember what to do, and I'm trying to think.
Are you lost?
No, I'm not lost. I keep remembering what I need to do.
Do I need to pull up this strategy guide?
No, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. But
Ronnie, don't waste the people's time.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Their time is valuable. Time is money. Instead of them giving us money by watching our shit, we now owe them money. God damn it! I gotta bust the calculator out real quick.
I wouldn't take that seriously, but the movie I watched after that or before that was The Host.
Let's just assume hourly. We'll just give a minimum wage. And how much time have we wasted of theirs now?
Anyway,
how much time have we wasted of theirs, honey?
Anyway, I watched The Host, and that movie is...
You're just gonna ignore me, Ronnie? You're just gonna ignore me?
It's pretty good. It's is it Korean? I think it's Korean.
What's it called?
The Host. And it's a monster
hostess
movie.
with the mostest?
Yes, sir. And it's a monster movie.
Wait, is it the one where like that thing jumps out of the fucking river and starts tackling people and... Or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's exactly the one actually.
Oh, sweet. That's on Netflix?
Mm-hmm. And it's alright. It's more funny than anything actually.
Yeah, not surprised. It definitely looked like it had its comedic moments.
Yeah, not really scary in any way. The CGI was okay, but...
Looks like a cutscene yet again.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay. Here's my issues. I hate whenever games do shit that it just seems like it's unnecessary. Like, oh, you might be able to unlock this with an old key. Do you want to use an old key? Like, just say use old key, question mark, and then yes. Like, don't, like, and then in Mafia 3, there's a part where you have to fucking pour people soup. Like, or it's gumbo.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
In Mafia 3, you get back, and then it's like, oh, come serve the people some gumbo. And he's like, all right, I'll go serve the people some gumbo. And you just press E and serve people gumbo. And it's like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
And then
That's strange.
in Mafia 2, I think, you carry crates and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, but I mean, it's just, in all fairness though, in Mafia 2, it is like, you carry one crate, and then it's like, it says you can either leave, like walk out right now, or keep carrying all the crates. I kind of wonder what happens if you keep carrying all the crates. Jump scare.
Not
scare?
really. Well, I guess it's very delayed, but yeah.
Why I don't like his reaction to this. Like,
yeah.
he's just kind of like, okay, hi, Mr. Zombie.
Oh.
What are you doing, man?
It's weird. The aiming was weird. Get off me.
Shank him. You know, okay, that is one thing, like, what's kind of annoying about these old games is, and I'd completely forgotten that, because, you know, in, like, Resident Evil, I think 4 and onward, your knife was just, you hit, like, left bumper and then shank. But, like, in all the previous games, you had to switch weapons. Like, your knife was your own weapon, remember? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, like, I don't know. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, I was fucking confused as shit for a second.
What is this room?
I don't know. What is this room?
Oh, this is back to the shotgun.
Jill sandwich?
I can't get that yet. It's
So-
gonna be a long while before I get that.
If you get the shotgun, is that what starts lowering the ceiling or whatever?
Yes, and you can get it early as Jill, which is another great thing about being Jill.
Because Barry saves you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I heard there's certain circumstances where, like, if you do something, like, if you go too late or maybe too early or something, Barry doesn't save you. And, like, you just get crushed to death.
That hasn't happened to me. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I think it's this door where like you can only use it like 3 times. Let's see if it says something. No, it doesn't. There's a door in here where it says like you can only use it 3 times, and then after that the door handle breaks off and you can only use it on one side, which is pretty annoying.
That's fucking stupid.
Why'd you do that, Michael?
I don't know, just see what it show up like on the waveforms. Or I guess waveform, singular. Until Ronnie decides to go out and buy a mic cable and or you don't have to get a mic stand if you just want to get a mic cable. I mean, we'd have to hold it the whole time.
Yeah.
Whoever is not playing the game would have to hold it, obviously.
It'd be pretty annoying. Let's see what we can do.
Well, especially if our recording sessions are fucking an hour long.
Damn it, I should have not gone to do that for
Are you wasting the people's time
no,
again,
I'm
Ronnie?
not wasting people's time. I'm wasting this door.
Oh, shit.
That does hurt you, by the way, if you stand on the highway.
Makes sense.
You do get an achievement if you like burn a zombie whilst the zombie's standing on top of it. Did you hear that?
Ominous.
Now let me see. We could go back into the dining room and get that jewel I dropped. So let's do that. And I'm going that way. I don't even know if I can... Oh wait, yes. No? No, I can't even go out that door yet, so might as well not bring the dog whistle yet. But,
What's the point of the dog whistle?
you go outside in a certain part, and you blow it, and then a dog attacks you, and you have to kill the dog, and then it has something on its collar.
Huh.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the dining room and get that jewel real quick.
Now, question. When you beat this game the first time, did you use strategy guide as your playthrough, or at any point, like, did you look up what do I do next?
No, I didn't, which is pretty annoying because I remember I didn't know which part I was supposed to go for the dog whistle. I kept on going outside, blowing the dog whistle, and nothing was happening, and it was pretty annoying. It took me a while to find out, but now I remember where to blow the dog whistle. So
Now you got it.
so that should be fine.
So, obviously, we don't want to have, videos where nothing gets accomplished. So, do we need a strategy guide, or do you know what you're doing?
I'm pretty sure I'll remember it as we go along, because right now I'm remembering everything to do. I just don't remember the order to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, a lot of these places you have to go back and forth in the same room.
My name is Ronnie, and I remember everything.
I don't remember everything, but I remember a good amount. Okay. Blue gemstone. This, I think you don't use this until way later to get Magnum, which is completely missable, I think.
How many times do you think Alice from Resident Evil movies has said, "My name is Alice, and I remember everything"?
Is that really her thing?
I feel like she says that a lot. I know she says it at least at the end of part 2. And then maybe I just heard it in trailers, but I feel like I've heard her say that so much. Like, so much. Oh, speaking of Resident Evil, Paul W.S. Anderson, the guy who has made all the Resident Evil movies, apparently said, I only read the headline, so I could be wrong, but he said something along the lines of, like, the issue with video game movies is that they don't follow/appreciate the source material. Like, this dude isn't following the source material.
Definitely not.
Like, fuck.
I mean, he's got the place, right?
He's got, like, location. Well, I mean, the first 2 did take place in Raccoon City, but then... Like,
it was like...
Well,
the first one takes place in the mansion. It's just...
but it's in Raccoon City, right?
It should be.
Yeah.
It's weird because, I don't know...
And then Matt becomes Nemesis. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Or, like, what? Like, how old is that movie?
Probably... It's gotta be more than, like, 10 years. Probably, like...
Yeah.
I think it came out in 2001, actually. Well, part 1 came out in 2001. Part 2, I want to say it came out like 2003. Which, by the way, do you remember the trailer for that? Wherever it has her running down the building and has that like generic rock song playing. So I'm not listening, not anymore. You know what I'm saying?
No, the last trailer I remember, or the last Resident Evil trailer I remember was for the movies at least was for the 4th one, I think, where she's fighting.
Ouroboros.
I think so, in like some sort of bathroom area with the shower area or something like that.
You know, okay, I've seen Resident Evil 1 through, I want to say 4. Because I think 5 is the only one I haven't seen, because the final chapter is part 6, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so then 5's the only one I haven't seen that has come out so far. And, like, I don't remember, when the fuck did Ouroboros get introduced? Like, is it in part 4?
Oh, in the movies. I'm pretty sure, because 3 is still zombies. Extinction, where they're in Nevada.
Yeah, and then fucking, shit, what's his name? Is his name, like, oh, shit.
Wesker?
No. The guy in part 2, is it CJ?
Who are you talking about?
What is that? Mike Epps.
Oh. Yeah. I don't remember his name, but I remember who you're talking about.
He gets fucking bit or whatever, and then he doesn't tell anybody, and then he
Just
fucking turns, and then he bites Carlos. Spoiler alert. And then he fucking bites Carlos, like. And
Carlos is from Resident Evil 3, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like the game, yeah.
Yeah. And I think he first shows him in the second movie, but in the game universe, he's in part 3.
Yeah. They don't bring any characters from the games until like the second one, right? Like Jill is the first character from the game to actually show up in the movies in the second one.
Characters, I want to say yes, because I'm trying to think. In part 1, I feel like it's like, yeah, I don't think there's anybody from the game.
And then like Chris doesn't even show up until the 4th one, I think.
Yeah, he's in prison or not in. He was in prison and they have him locked in a cell or something.
And then he had to break out of that prison.
Funny guy. Funny guy.
And then Wesker doesn't show up until the 3rd one, I think, at the very end or something like that.
Yeah, it's more of like a fucking cameo for Wesker. If I recall correctly, at the end of part 3, he just shows up like, or wait, is he like in it in all the board meetings, or does he only show up at the last one? And Alice is like, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I remember him being the ending of the 3rd one.
I remember part
The 3rd
3
one was very. That's the one I remember the least. Well, actually, I think I remember the least. I remember is the 4th one.
Well, I remember in part 3, that's wherever like there's all those Alice clones or whatever that keep getting got.
You just throw them in the pit.
Yeah.
In the desert.
There's
They
like
just burn them.
so many, and then in part 3, she at the end, like one of her clones gets brought to life or whatever, but prematurely. So then it dies, but then it comes back, and like it has all her powers and shit, and it, like I think it saves her. And then she unleashes like all of her clones, and then part 4 opens up with like all of her clones and shit like attacking the headquarters, right? And then instantly, like 10 minutes into the movie, she loses all her powers that she had.
Yeah,
right?
It's a real Metroid kind of thing.
Like, what the fuck? It's like all this build up. Like part 1, she's a normal person. Well, she's like CIA, or she has some kind of training, right? Of like combat, and then in part 2.
Yeah, she has training, but I think she forgot it in the first one. Like, I think she actually thought she was married or something like that, right?
But yeah, okay. So but then does she remember at the end of, or like towards the end of part 1, and then her training and she's like, "Welcome to
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't say for certain. But then in part 2, she's even more badass, because part 2, her like introduction to like all the other characters that we're following, Jill, and then fuck, I don't know the other guy's name, is whenever she's on the motorcycle and she like crashes through the stained glass window at the church and like takes out one of the liquors, and then she's like on the motor, and then she, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you really though? I feel like you don't.
There's so many of those movies.
Yeah.
There's so many of those in the underworld. Am I gonna name one too?
Is that fucking girl who's in all the other underworld, like who's in the
Kate
first
Beckinsale?
one? Yeah, is she in all of them?
I think she's in all of them except for the 3rd. one, which is the Rise of the Lycans, I think, which takes place in the past.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense because those movies are probably make a decent amount of money still, right? Like, or because I know that they were big whenever, or like the first one was big. I feel like the second one, but did it start going downhill at the third or something?
The fourth one was very forgettable. I remember that.
Oh, you remember the Blood Rain movies?
I never seen the Blood Rain movies.
You didn't see them?
I don't think I want to. But
I think they're by Uwe Boll.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Uwe Boll is?
No, I can't say I do.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I just want to make sure I got my facts right. If there's one thing you can say about our channel, we got our facts right. All right.
That's all we got.
Yep. Uwe Boll. Oh, it's not a V, it's a W.
Okay. Okay, people. This is gonna come back to me slowly, so you gotta really work with me. So I'm sorry if I'm annoying all you RE veterans out there, but
they're like, "Oh my God, he's walked by it 7 fucking times. What are you doing?"
I don't think I'm walking by anything. I'm just trying to honestly put everything in the storage so I can go back for it later.
Okay, let me tell you some of the hit movies that Uwe Boll has made.
Okay.
House of the Dead.
There's a House of the Dead movie?
You never saw it?
No.
It's fucking not very good.
I love House of the Dead.
Alone in the Dark. Blood Rain.
There's a Alone in the Dark movie?
Jesus Christ, man.
Wait, does he make only video game movies?
He's made a lot of video game movies.
Oh.
So Blood Rain 2, Deliverance, Postal, Alone in the Dark 2, Far Cry.
There's a sequel to Alone to the Dark?
And then Far Cry, let's see.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a Far Cry movie.
Blood Rain, the Third Reich!
Is it supposed to be like based around Nazis or something?
You think do I look like someone that fucking watched Blood Rain 3?
I mean the games. I never played the games either.
I don't know, man. Let's see.
Ah, fuck.
Jesus. That's all the notable ones that I know of, at least. I can say, like, he's widely regarded as a shitty director, and like all the movies he makes are fucking. Everyone thinks they're garbage. I liked Postal just because it was so fucking. It was so fucking stupid. Like it opened. You haven't seen it, right?
I've seen parts of it. Like I know there's a bunch of kids that get their shit fucked.
Have you seen the opening scene with fucking 9/11?
No.
So it's like 9/11. It's the two guys that hijack one of the flights or whatever, one of the planes.
Jesus.
And they're in the cockpit or whatever, and they're like, "Ooh, I can't wait to get this done and get my like 72 virgins." And then he's like, "Hold on, 72? I was told like 48 or something like that, different number." And he's like, "Well, if you were told that and I was told 72, what's the truth? Let's find out." And so they call Osama or whatever, and like, "Osama, look, we just have to know before we do this. Are we like, how many virgins are we getting?" And I'm probably butchering this, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, I see." And then he hangs up, and then he's like, "What'd he say?" He's like, "He can't guarantee us more than 9." Yeah, and then it's like, 9 virgins? That's it? And then he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want to go to Hawaii? Let's go to Hawaii!"
Wow.
So they're like, "Fuck this!" And they come on the radio and like, "We're going to Hawaii, guys!" And that's when they bust in and they're like, "You fucking terrorists!" And then they crash themselves into the Pentagon. So they were actually going to Hawaii. Wow, you're fucked. So yeah, I don't think I ever got to finish the movie. But it was, I mean, it was fucking funny because it's fucking ridiculous. Always gotta get your ankles.
I don't remember that. And I think I'd always burned that guy, so I don't remember him crawling like that. I didn't know there was crawlers in this game.
Have there been hunters in any of the Resident Evil movies? I don't remember seeing any.
If they were,
it's
probably
gotta be in
totally
5.
different.
And also, I mean, I think it's gotta be in 5, right? Because I feel like I've seen 1 through 4. I don't remember hunters. Do you?
Mm-mm.
So if anything, they've got to be in part 5, or we're both forgetting them and they're in Part 4.
I feel like they are in those ones, but they totally look different. Like we wouldn't recognize them unless we actually looked them up.
Huh.
What
the fuck?
Yeah, that's the crows up there. It used to scare me before. They didn't. I don't know where they come from, but they're up there.
Eat crow, Jon Snow. Game of Thrones is what that was.
Yeah, I don't.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
How is Game of Thrones?
How is it? It's the single best fucking piece of television I've seen in my entire goddamn life.
It's strong.
No, it's good. I mean, it's here's the thing that I like about Game of Thrones. And I mean, I don't think this is a spoiler, but like, it's not your typical tale of like, bad things happen, good guy gets back at the bad guys, good guy wins. Good guy gets fucked up the ass.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, I fucking love that shit. God, I guess we shouldn't. Do you care about spoilers?
Like, I don't know. Should I? I mean, do you want me to watch it?
Well,
because I haven't been like, I don't feel like watching this. I just never really
got around to it.
Yeah, so I don't know.
There's just this one scene in particular that I really want to talk about, but it's a pretty big spoiler. So, I guess I'll fucking hold off. Oh shit.
Yeah, he's coming up. There should be another one over here. Yeah.
So, get him.
I used to be able to outrun these guys. I'm not gonna do that. Not good.
It's no bueno. Taco bueno.
I know what I can do.
Es muy bueno. Oh. Yeah. Are we about to run into Rebecca?
No, not yet.
No.
Were you ever able to... Oh, wait. Did you get that far? Were you able to save... what's his name?
What's his name?
The guy that... he gets poisoned by the snake. He's like, it's not just a snake.
Brad?
I think so. The one that...
No, wait. Brad's the helicopter pilot, I think.
No, it's not him then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You can just use... Oh, this is where you need to use the dog whistle. And it's a good thing because we're near storage, so that should be helpful.
So you don't have the dog whistle on you?
No, but we're near storage, so that should be fine.
That should be helpful.
And this will unlock a door.
Oh, congratulations. You unlocked it.
Now let's go use that storage, and I guess we can go ahead and use the dog whistle to get a very important fake key. And it's really good. What I like to do is bring the dogs over here, because it calls in more than one dog. You gotta try to take them down. Dogs are tough in this game.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially as Jill, because Jill, you don't last as... You're dead with like 2 or 3 dog hits, so...
That's sexist.
I'm not saying... Well,
alright, that's it. We can't play this game. I don't approve that sexism.
Anyway.
Sorry, folks. We're cutting this episode short.
It's just what it is.
Capcom hates women, confirmed. Oh, he's not going to be in Resident Evil 2. That has got to be one of my... Oh, Rebecca's in here.
No, she's not.
She's not in there?
Mm-hmm. And this guy, I don't know. This guy never gets up.
Where's Rebecca? Oh, wait. Is she in the one by the pillars?
I remember she comes into the piano room later on, and she plays Moonlight Sonata for you because you don't know how to play it. Typewriter. Alright, let's go ahead and save real quick.
Do you think we should save, call it part 4?
Yeah, let's save part 4.
This might be a short episode. I lost track of time, but I feel like we're like 20 minutes in or something. So, we'll be back with part 5.